you have your slides going on, you have 5 questions, you already have Skyward, you have everything, so you already know they got all 5 right, you already have their grade for that,
As
you
they're
know?
popping up.
And then,
Oh, I see, because it grades it for you.
well, yes, it grades it for you, so you're already seeing, like they got 1 right, and it tells you the percentage, it says 50%, 70%, 100%. So you're in there and you're like, shh, real quick, so it saves you, us, everybody instructional time, you know, getting more.
Yeah, because
So-
while the rest of them, like the stragglers are finishing, you're entering the ones that have finished,
Yes.
right? Because you don't want to, well, I don't know.
So it's like, it saves a lot of time, and then they don't feel like, oh, I'm coming in and I have to do my test, they're like, yes, devices, I'm
Yes.
ready for this, you know, so it just, it's like sort of more engaging. So let me see what y'all have so far.
I'm actually gonna do this for you tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Because we've been talking about a fall concert,
Uh-huh.
and today, like, we introduced them some of the things to do, but it was already like, Miss, Miss, what about the, Miss did it, so I'm like, I can't just list all the details, this time, get it on this time, da-da-da. And then I think I'm actually gonna be including like quizzes too, so like what time, da-da-da, and then what, da-da-da, like to check for.
So
for
then,
attention.
right, so right after this, the fall concert,
Yeah, someone put save next, oh, and I'll keep editing it.
yes, you'll go back and then, so, like what you're explaining right now, you'll just go and you can drag the slides.
Cool.
So you can put all the quizzes at the end, like say, oh, I'm gonna make all these quizzes, you put them at the end and then say, okay, I can put it here and I can put it there and I can put it there. So,
And then, I was gonna ask you a question based on. Oh, yes, can you print
the
the
slideshow.
slides, or like the slideshow, do you know?
I haven't tried that. That's a very good question. That is a very good question. I mean, I don't see why not.
It should be probably like other, like a, yeah, because, like I said, for that other one, what I did was I printed out the slideshow as notes,
Uh-huh.
so that they can take home and look at, on their own, but actually, they wouldn't need to, because if they know the code, they can still get in from home, right?
Oh, yes,
Right?
yes, yes.
Because
They can get in from home as long as they have
They
that.
still have the code.
Yes, and that's what's actually good with the students that are not coming to class.
Oh, yes, definitely, because I have, yeah, my student.
Now you have it. So what I did was I did copy a slide right now, and I'm going to see if,
What came out?
right, I'm gonna see if. No.
Oh, like you pressed copy on.
Right, so,
But then I guess it doesn't matter saving paper, because you get to, like you said, you get to see it from home, so I wouldn't need to print it. They have
yes,
access to
they
it.
always have access, they go
Yeah.
home. The only problem is, what if they don't have internet?
Mhm.
Which probably a lot of our kids don't have internet. They wait till here, that's why they was on the phone here, it's because,
Yes.
well, they're probably even they have internet, but, that's what's happening, is they wait till here.
Mhm. But if they do have access, they can do that at home, if they want extra.
Yes, go for it.
Yeah.
Or like for your students that are missing a lot of school, have already created lessons on there.
Mhm. Yeah, because.
With the quizzes, they read it, they answer it. You know, I think I'm gonna do that.
Yes.
You know, like the students that are in ISS or they're not coming into the class, that's actually a really good idea.
Mhm.
Like, we have a folder that's already has the online lessons, like for example, myself, I can have all the artists. So the studying artists, they can write a paper on it.
Mhm.
They have everything there.
Yeah. Or
But
they.
you'd have them access it via this in ISS or via like printed slide?
No, like either this in ISS or when they get home.
Yeah.
No,
Because in ISS, you can,
They can take an iPad.
they can take an
because they can work
iPad.
on work and stuff?
Yeah, in ISIS they do.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then.
So, yeah, you can leave work there in ISS for students that are going in there to ISS.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And I don't know if they have any computers, they might have computers that are already there. I can go check, I haven't even checked on that, but.
That's good to know.
Yeah, because even if like, let's say the same thing that you added the quiz, the student from home can review the whole thing on their own, take the quiz, and you'll pop their grade in because they took it
Yes.
paper.
So,
I'm just saying.
exit it, exit. So when you save and exit, say you're done with the lesson, it allows you to, you're gonna write the title of the lesson, and then here's gonna be the description. Fire, here's this itinerary, whatever it's gonna be.
Yeah, because it's kind of overwhelming when, I'm going through also the same thing, because our concert's in 2 weeks, and the same thing, they're like, I haven't even explained, I'm like, girls, wait, let me explain everything.
I'm like, the answers will come, I promise.
And I'm like, just wait till I'm done, if I didn't answer a question, which I'm more than sure I will, if I didn't answer a question,
Yes.
ask a question, but they're like interrupting, but this would be good.
And that's one of the biggest things, like in my classroom, every single day, I have it where it's the same, it's repetition, like I'm gonna come here, I'm gonna greet them, and then even if they already know what's from the day before, I'm gonna instruct exactly from start to end. But it's that same thing, you always have this, miss, and this is like, I'm gonna get to it,
Yeah.
just give me a second,
Yes.
if I start to end, so,
Yeah.
yeah, it'll be helpful. So here you can put what it is that you're actually doing, so professional development, and then here, you can list the grades. So, for example, 6th, 7th, and 8th grade, 6th, 7th, and 8th,
Like what you have here.
right,
levels.
whatever level. Subject, it has fine arts,
Yeah.
so you can pick it, and you can save and exit. So now, when you go to your library, it's there. But honestly, like I spent all this time, I've done a few already, and I've spent the time creating the lessons. But they have some really cool ones on there. Let's see if they have anything for like, just browse for choir real quick. Cause they have the virtual.
It would be under like school or district or the Nearpod lesson library.
Nearpod lesson library, and then, choir. No one has ever done it. So if you are one that does it and then you're gonna list it, then it'll be there. You will be the first.
Wow.
Oh, jazz.
That was just good.
No one's ever done it for, oh, wait,
Zumba.
see?
Best dancer,
Zumba kids turn. Zumba kids beat, go, pop.
Is that or just the Nearpod library?
Right.
But what about the district library?
The district, the only.
That's with only us, right? Like
Right.
PCISD.
So if you wanna, cause for like purposes, like say for example, I wanna do the recording and I wanna record for the kids, I could just set it in the back, so that would be for district. Cause I can't really have other teachers access any of the information, cause copyright and kids, kids. So, that's where we would put in the district. But you can have it just for you and then you can share it.
Yeah.
I'm so curious for this Zumba thing.
Yeah.
I know, me too. Cause that could be like I usually do like
Like,
fun
is
Fridays.
it an actual video, you think?
I know.
Is they actually Zumba?
I do every other Fun Fridays, and they're like, Miss, we haven't done Fun Fridays, and I'm like, well, you all haven't been behaving.
To do it.
Yes.
So, this one here has teacher background and preparation, it tells you everything that you need, so be sure that there's adequate space, all that, preview the video in advance. So that's what's kind of cool before you even show it, because some I got to see for art, like what was I gonna need? How can dance help us with self-esteem and memory? But I wanna see these, let's see here,
Let's get started.
I wanna, where's the fancy? So the importance, so there's a question, but I wanna see dance moves.
Yeah.
Let's dance.
Dance.
It's up there.
There's still more rules.
Unless,
At the very end, maybe?
No, I think like there's just more. They're just giving a lot of instructions.
when you're,
They
oh, yeah, okay.
Now they dance.
Hi, I'm Henry, and I travel the world teaching
Oh my gosh,
Zumba.
the kids
Get
are
ready
really
to
great.
turn up your energy and have some fun.
Oh my god.
Rick him, what is he doing?
Is that what she would look like?
Step,
Rocio?
step,
Jump, jump, break it down. All the way
Yeah, it's
down.
kinda cool.
Jump, jump, break it
Yeah.
down.
Oh my god.
Touch the ground. Jump, jump, break it down. All the way down. Touch the ground. Turn, 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 turn.
Oh my god, that's so cool.
Slide left, slide right.
That's good for y'all too.
Yeah.
Slide left, slide right. Let me see you right, right. Slide left, slide right. Let me see you right. Jump, jump, break
He's
it
so
down.
happy. You know what? I wonder if he like had it edited so it just loops. So it's like his technical. He's not actually dancing for 4 minutes straight, but like he did it like once and then he just like kept.
Well, that was.
You see that?
Yeah, that was what it was. And he was checking himself out, like, did I do these moves right? Okay.
Jump, jump, break it down, all the way down, touch the ground. Jump, jump, break it down, all the way down, touch the ground. Jump, jump, break it down,
This is
all
what,
the way
right?
down, touch the
Yeah, and you can speed up to some of the slides again, because this was like a,
slide left, slide right, let me see you ride the bike. Slide left, slide right.
so then if you wanna stop it, and then so the reflection, which is actually very important. I think I have a few moving around too. Think, pair, share.
That's cool.
How can you dance improve your self-esteem?
Or does that mean they find a partner to do it?
Think, pair, share. So that's that's a strategy that's in ELA, but we're gonna need to in the fine arts to start to get those think, pair, shares and.
Yeah, I do that.
Like with their little partner.
Yeah, they
Cool.
click on their partners and then you ask them to share. Right?
Yes, yes. So they'll pick and then they do the share, think, pair, share.
Cool.
So there's the poll, and the poll is gonna be the one where, you see, these don't come out on our end unless you're on the other end and you're, oh, okay, this one did come out.
Oh,
You see, so this is, do you think that the dance really helped with self-esteem and memory? It definitely helped, or it might be helpful. So, that one you can select. So that's all. So that is it for the Nearpod. Do you think it'll be useful for in the
Yeah.
classroom?
yeah, because I mean, like I was telling you, we did have like a brief in the staff development, but not the creating. You know, like
They just showed us what it did.
Yeah, what it did, and so the creating was a little more hands-on, and it did help to know what we could do, and now seeing what we can do.
Awesome. And same thing when I had gone and I had learned about it, I was like, this is so cool and I can't wait to use it. And when I got there to try to create, I was like, it was taking me hours, it was kind of discouraging. And there was another teacher that she had left to learn about the Nearpod, and she said it took her like 6 hours. It was some teacher in math. And then when she gets to the classroom, nobody had a device. So she's like, she was so excited about it, and then she finds out like, I spent all this time and there was like no devices. So
So
that
how'd
was
she
one
do
of the
it?
things that her lesson, she just couldn't really do it. So then after that, at the department meeting, we had a discussion, and then I think that they ended up putting some of the electronic devices in their rooms. Mine is,
Yeah.
Because I know they do have, you can check out, right, iPads for your class. I
yes,
think
you
I've
can. You just put yourself on the list and you're able to check out the
had-
iPads.
Check, so at least if you don't have.
Yes. Alrighty, well, that's everything. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. For students that, like, let's say you have like, out of 30 kids, like
Uh-huh.
20 of them have their phones and then the other do not. And so like, can you partner like? everyone
Yes,
find
that's
a
another
part-
thing. Either put one for each table, or I say raise your hand if you don't have a device.
Yes,
Say
and
raise your
then
hand
you
if you do. Can y'all get in twos? That's another thing. I did the iPad with like 3 students, and then or put them on every other table. So.